Well, good morning, everybody. Out here walking in the great state of Alabama in this beautiful sunshine. I'm sure it's going to be a little windy, so I don't know how much of this you're going to hear, but I might sound a little winded because I've been, like I said, out here walking, getting a little exercise. As you can see, it's a beautiful day. So I'm out here walking, and as I'm walking along this path, there's a lot of big pine trees. That's how my mind works sometimes, y'all. As I'm looking at these trees, I've always been fascinated by them. You know, I have a chapter in my book where I talk about the redwood revelation, the redwood trees, things I learned about the redwood tree. She said there's just all kinds of trees, small trees, big trees. We're coming up. I've seen it many times playing golf out here and walking. I'm gonna show you in just a minute. This tree got a story, man. Every one of these trees got a story. If they could talk, man, ain't no telling. If they could tell the story of some of these golfers out here, some of the stuff that they said when they shanked that ball. Mm-hmm. Some of these pastors out here, these trees was recording. Woo-hoo. They'd be in trouble. All right, we're coming up on this tree. It's a gigantic pine tree. It's probably one of the biggest ones out here. I hope y'all can hear me because this wind is kicking. Not to mention I'm winded. But I'm going to try to show you something. I'm going to make a point. All right, here we are. We're coming up on it now. I'm going to show you something. And this reminds me so much of my life. Reminds me so much, probably many of your lives. So here we are. In front of this gigantic pine tree. See how big it is? Strong and healthy. And it'll tell how long it's been here. Now watch this. Look at this. So this tree, you got a story to tell. It's been, who knows what happened to it? Half of the trunk is gone. Maybe it was hit. Maybe it was attacked by bugs. Maybe a storm came through. We don't know when that happened. Look how big it is. Let me tell you something. There's been a lot of storms, a lot of high winds come through here since whatever it was that happened to that tree. But you know what? That tree kept growing. In fact, it caused the rest of the tree to realize we don't have as much left of us down there at the bottom, so all the rest of it's got to get a little bit stronger because we ain't got no option. Can't go down. A tree's purpose and destiny is not to lay down. A tree's purpose and destiny is to keep growing. So I'm gonna tell you something. You get knocked down, get back up. The Bible tells us the devil try to turn out this wind. It ain't helping. The Bible says a child of God gets knocked down, but he gets up every time. That's a sign of a true champion. I know you got a story to tell. Come on. I know you got a story to tell. I know you. Some people, some parts of your story you'll be able to tell. But you know what? Some parts of your story you'll never be able to tell because people won't know how to handle it. But you know it, and God knows it, and the devil sure knows it, because the devil's the one that hit you. The devil's one that sent them bugs try to eat your tree up. Let me tell you, let me leave you with a promise this morning about what happens when trees get attacked. And those trees are trying to fulfill their purpose, but they can't fulfill it. Joel chapter 2 talks about that remnant. There I go again, talking about that remnant. He said in the last days, when he pours out his spirit on all flesh, we all know that one, right? Sons and daughters are going to prophesy, all that. In that same chapter, it says, and I will restore unto you the years that the bugs have taken from the life of your tree. So hang on just a minute so I don't get hit here. Hang on. So here's the reality. He said, I'll restore to you the years that the cankerworm, the caterpillar, the palmer worm has eaten. It's 4 different types of bugs he lists. One eats the leaf, one eats the branch, one eats the bark, and one eats the stump. They're gnawing bugs, basically destroying the tree and making the tree look like it's gone. And God said, when I come on the scene, I'll restore it. And I won't just restore what's been damaged. I'll go back and restore all the years. Because, a bug attacking a tree, don't kill that tree the moment the bug climbs on the tree. It takes a long time for that tree to finally go under. And he said, I'll go back to the beginning. All that you lost when the limb fell off, and all that you lost during the journey of that destruction. Come on. Ain't God good? Listen, if you just open your eyes sometimes, get your eyes off of all the things you're being distracted by, you can look at a tree, and a tree will preach to you. So, hope you heard it. I have no way of knowing. I see some comments on here, so maybe you did. If you come in late, go back and watch the beginning so you'll fully understand what I'm talking about. Grow. You got a story to tell, and you're still here to tell it. Peace out.